Now, members of Parliament in the Public Enterprises Portfolio Committee have strongly rejected the Democratic Alliance's independent, cheaper electricity bill. The DA formulated the bill seeking to break Eskom into two separate entities, a generation entity and a transmission entity. We now take you live to our reporter Athi Mtongana. Athi, Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan says Eskom is already on track and with the unbundling the power utility and will not be sidelined by what the DA is putting forward. What are the latest movements around this matter?
That's the exact sentiment, Mpho, that was echoed by several members of Parliament, from the economic freedom fighters to members of the ANC in both those portfolio committees, from Mineral Resources and the Portfolio Committee on Public Enterprises. They concluded today a robust engagement with some members of the Democratic Alliance, who are, of course, pushing for this cheaper electricity bill that has been proposed by the Democratic Alliance. A lot of these MPs were arguing, Mpho, that this particular bill seeks to serve only the elite few members of the country, and most of the people in the country, in fact the poor majority of South Africans, would not be able to purchase and would not be able to afford cheaper, what the DA calls cheaper electricity from an independent supplier. And so the Minister of Public Enterprises, Pravin Gordhan, exactly alluded to what these other MPs opposing this bill were saying, and he was also rejecting it, saying that Eskom is already on track with the plans of trying to break down the power utility. They want to break it down into three separate entities. That is something that was already announced by the President a while back. And so today they both concluded, the two portfolio committees in Parliament, saying they will not go ahead with saying that they are in favor of this particular bill. They are strongly rejecting it and will not be able to allow for the Democratic Alliance to continue pushing it forward. Interestingly, Mpho, later on I will be in conversation with the DA's Natasha Mazone. She's going to explain to us where to from now after these two portfolio committees have rejected this bill. Of course, it still needs to go forward. Next week they are going to meet again, both these portfolio committees, to further discuss this bill. Today was just for the Minister of Public Enterprises, Pravin Gordhan, to come and present before both committees to say that he is rejecting this bill and that Eskom is already in place trying to make sure that they implement the unbundling of Eskom as it is, as it stands. And so Natasha Mazone from the Democratic Alliance would be able to give us a way forward on what the DA will do next, now that we've heard from these members of these portfolio committees how strongly they reject and condemn this particular bill, which the DA dubs the cheaper electricity bill.